Who controls Antarctica? Mystery of the seventh continent. The control and governance of Antarctica present a complex and unique legal landscape shaped by the Antarctic Treaty system. Under this framework, which came into effect in 1961, Antarctica is designated as a continent dedicated to peace and scientific cooperation. Key elements of the treaty include the prohibition of military activities, the promotion of scientific research, and the suspension of territorial claims. This suspension of claims has led to a situation where no single nation can assert sovereignty over Antarctica, fostering a collaborative approach to its management. Instead, decisions regarding the governance of Antarctica are made collectively by the consultative parties to the treaty, consisting of countries actively engaged in scientific research in the region. These parties meet annually to discuss matters related to environmental protection, conservation, and the regulation of human activities on the continent. Additionally, the Protocol on Environmental Protection to the Antarctic Treaty, commonly known as the Madrid Protocol, further reinforces environmental safeguards and conservation efforts. Through this intricate legal framework, control over Antarctica is shared among nations committed to its peaceful, scientific, and environmentally sustainable exploration and preservation. Number 5. Antarctic Treaty System. The Antarctic Treaty, a milestone agreement in international diplomacy, was signed on December 1, 1959, and entered into force on June 23, 1961. It designates Antarctica as a continent dedicated to peace and scientific research, setting a precedent for international cooperation and environmental protection. The treaty has garnered ratification from 54 countries, including major global powers. One of the central tenets of the Antarctic Treaty is the prohibition of military activities on the continent. This provision aims to prevent the militarization of Antarctica and ensure that it remains a zone of peaceful cooperation. Furthermore, the treaty promotes scientific collaboration among signatory nations, facilitating the exchange of research findings and the establishment of research stations across the continent. This cooperative framework has led to significant advancements in various scientific disciplines, including climate research, glaciology, and biodiversity studies. In addition to fostering scientific cooperation, the Antarctic Treaty establishes strict guidelines regarding environmental protection. It requires signatory nations to minimize their impact on the fragile Antarctic ecosystem and to undertake measures to preserve its pristine environment. This commitment to environmental stewardship is reflected in regulations governing waste disposal, wildlife conservation, and tourism activities in the region. Another key provision of the Antarctic Treaty is the prohibition of any new territorial claims on the continent. This provision aims to prevent potential conflicts over Antarctic territory and maintain the continent as a neutral zone for scientific research. It reaffirms the principle of peaceful coexistence among nations and underscores the importance of international cooperation in preserving Antarctica's unique natural heritage. Overall, the Antarctic Treaty stands as a testament to the power of diplomacy and collaboration in addressing global challenges. By promoting peace, scientific research, and environmental protection, it has paved the way for a better understanding of Antarctica and its crucial role in the Earth's ecosystem. Number 4. Territorial claims. Despite the provisions outlined in the Antarctic Treaty, several countries persist in maintaining territorial claims over specific portions of Antarctica. These claims stem from historical exploration and discovery efforts in the region and include overlapping assertions by Argentina, Australia, Chile, France, New Zealand, Norway, and the United Kingdom. However, it's essential to note that these territorial claims are not internationally recognized. The Antarctic Treaty, which came into effect in 1961, explicitly prohibits the establishment of new territorial claims while the treaty remains in force. This provision underscores the treaty's commitment to maintaining Antarctica as a continent dedicated to peace, scientific research, and international cooperation, free from the geopolitical tensions often associated with territorial disputes. Despite maintaining these claims, the countries involved in Antarctic territorial disputes have generally respected the principles laid out in the Antarctic Treaty. They have refrained from pursuing aggressive actions to assert their claims and have instead focused on scientific research and cooperation within the framework of the treaty. While the issue of territorial claims remains unresolved, the Antarctic Treaty has served as a foundation for peaceful coexistence and collaboration in Antarctica. Through its provisions, the treaty has fostered a spirit of goodwill and shared responsibility among nations, enabling them to work together to address common challenges and preserve the unique environmental and scientific value of the continent. Number 3. De facto control. While several countries maintain territorial claims over portions of Antarctica, it's important to highlight that none of these claims have been recognized internationally, and consequently, no country exercises sovereignty over any part of the continent. Instead, Antarctica is governed by the principles established in the Antarctic Treaty, which designates it as a continent dedicated to peace and scientific research. In accordance with the Antarctic Treaty, various countries operate research stations across Antarctica. These stations serve as hubs for scientific exploration and study, facilitating research in a wide range of disciplines, including climate science, glaciology, biology, and astronomy. Scientists from around the world collaborate at these stations to conduct groundbreaking research that contributes to our understanding of Antarctica and its global significance. The operation of research stations in Antarctica is subject to strict regulations outlined in the Antarctic Treaty and subsequent agreements. These regulations govern activities such as waste disposal, wildlife protection, and environmental conservation, ensuring that scientific research is conducted in a manner that minimizes impact on the fragile Antarctic ecosystem. Despite the absence of sovereign control, the presence of research stations from multiple countries underscores the international commitment to cooperative scientific exploration in Antarctica. By pooling resources and expertise, nations can leverage the continent's unique environment to address pressing global challenges and advance scientific knowledge for the benefit of humanity. Number 2. International cooperation. The Antarctic Treaty serves as a cornerstone for fostering international cooperation in scientific research in Antarctica. One of its primary objectives is to promote collaboration among nations in the exploration and study of the continent's unique environment. As a result, research conducted in Antarctica frequently involves scientists from multiple countries working together on various projects. Collaborative research efforts in Antarctica encompass a wide range of scientific disciplines, including climate science, glaciology, oceanography, biology, geology, and astronomy. These interdisciplinary studies benefit from the diverse expertise and resources contributed by researchers from different nations, leading to a deeper understanding of the continent and its crucial role in global processes. The collaborative nature of Antarctic research is facilitated by the presence of research stations operated by various countries across the continent. These stations serve as bases for scientists to conduct fieldwork, collect data, and conduct experiments in some of the harshest and most remote environments on Earth. Through collaborative research initiatives, scientists can leverage each other's strengths and perspectives to tackle complex scientific questions and address pressing environmental challenges facing Antarctica. By sharing data, resources, and facilities, researchers can maximize the efficiency and effectiveness of their efforts, leading to significant advancements in scientific knowledge and understanding. Moreover, the spirit of cooperation fostered by the Antarctic Treaty extends beyond scientific endeavors to encompass broader partnerships in logistics, infrastructure, and environmental management. These collaborative efforts not only advance scientific understanding, but also contribute to the preservation and sustainable management of Antarctica's pristine environment for future generations. In summary, the Antarctic Treaty's promotion of international cooperation in scientific research has played a pivotal role in facilitating collaborative efforts among nations to study and understand the continent's unique environment. Through shared resources, expertise, and infrastructure, collaborative research in Antarctica continues to push the boundaries of scientific knowledge and contribute to global efforts in environmental conservation and sustainability. Number 1. Environmental protection. The Protocol on Environmental Protection to the Antarctic Treaty, commonly referred to as the Madrid Protocol, stands as a pivotal agreement within the Antarctic Treaty system, emphasizing the imperative of safeguarding the continent's pristine environment. Enacted in 1991, this protocol establishes stringent measures aimed at conserving Antarctica's delicate ecosystems and mitigating the risks of pollution. Among its provisions are prohibitions against mineral resource exploitation, barring any mining activity until at least 2048, ensuring that Antarctica remains a preserve for scientific research and environmental protection. Moreover, the protocol mandates stringent waste management practices, requiring that all waste generated within Antarctica be removed and disposed of responsibly. It also mandates environmental impact assessments for any proposed activities to ensure they do not unduly harm the continent's unique biodiversity or disturb its fragile ecosystems. By instituting these comprehensive regulations, the Madrid Protocol underscores the international community's commitment to preserving Antarctica as a natural sanctuary for future generations while advancing scientific understanding in a collaborative and sustainable manner. Discover more about the unique legal framework governing Antarctica in our YouTube video.